Alright guys, I've been wanting to film for a while, a couple of mental techniques that I can share with you. Over 7-8 years in my sport, a lot of personal adversity, a lot of injuries that I've gone through. I want to be able to share a couple mental techniques that can help you take your goals to the next level, can make you better people, make you start living the life that you want to live. And the first one that is so important to me is excuse making. I see it everywhere in this world. Everyone's making excuses for why they aren't where they want to be, why they don't have the perfect job, why they don't have the perfect life. And it's excuses. Why do we do this? Why do we do this excuse making and start blaming outside people? Basically, we're scared. We're scared that we may not be enough. We're scared that we may have messed up. But the problem with that is that when you put the blame on something else, like your parents, you put the blame on your friends or your school or anything outside of you, the traffic, you're basically saying that they have more power than you. Basically saying that I can't do this because that thing is more powerful than me. You're putting it on outside influence rather than going, you know what, I'm going to take responsibility for this. I'm going to make this happen. You know, I got myself here and I messed up and I'm going to get myself out of it and I'm going to make my dreams a reality rather than anyone else getting in the way or anyone else stopping me from being where I want to be. And we do these for lots of reasons. You know, we may fear that we're not enough. And if we can pass that blame off to someone else, we can pass that energy off to someone else for a momentary moment, it makes us feel good. You know, for about 5 seconds, it makes us feel good and then let it go. But we're not growing, we're not making stuff happen then. We just continually go around this vicious cycle of excuse after excuse after excuse. Makes us feel good, makes our ego feel good for a little bit, but you're not going to get anywhere. You've got to take full responsibility for those excuses. And when you do, you start getting your power back from in here. You start being who you want to be. You know, you may have messed up so bad and you go, you know what? Yeah, I messed up. I'm going to make the next thing happen. Even when it is 100% the external influences problem, like in the traffic, instead of sitting there blaming it, you go, you know what? I could have checked the traffic. You know, I could have got up 5 minutes earlier. I could have made sure I was on work on time. I could have made sure I was at where I needed to be. Because that then takes your power back, that you're in control of your life and you're in control of your situation. There is so many excuses out there that are actually real. But if you actually take responsibility for it, then you're giving yourself power. You continually grow, become the most powerful person you can be. And that's where I want everyone to be. That's where I want you guys to go. It takes step by step, little pieces along the way, changing who you are. And it starts off by making no excuses, ever. No excuses, man. You're going to see people around you blaming everything for why they're not here and why not here and poor me and poor that. Just garbage. Just cut it all out. Take responsibility and your life's going to start changing. You know, when I had dreams of going to the Olympics, you know, I thought that was really good, and then I bent my knee, shattered everything in there, and I paralyzed myself. You know, I couldn't feel anything from the knee down. And that was a perfect time to actually have an excuse. I can't feel my foot. I'm not going to the games. Everyone else has a foot. Everyone else has muscles. Everyone else has the ability to run. You know what? Even all my friends were going, tough luck, man. Oh, too bad. I had friends that were like, wow, you can go on welfare now. You know, oh, that's pretty cool. The government's going to pay you because you can't walk properly. But you know what? I didn't listen to them. I didn't make that excuse. I took full responsibility for my knee. And then I took full responsibility to get stronger and get it better. Even in that situation where I could have given up and I could have easily, for the rest of my life, said, you know what, I could have made the Olympics, but I had a big injury. I chose to not let that excuse define me. And I chose to get to that opening ceremony, and I chose to make it happen and represent my country, represent myself, because I wanted to make that happen. And I took all that power. I want you guys to do the same. It's not going to be easy. It's going to be hard. But little by little, you're going to make this happen. You're going to stop doing excuses. You're going to stop blaming others. You're going to stop blaming your friends. Oh, I wanted to train, but you know, my friend's got a party. You're going to stop blaming your parents for telling you what you're going to do. You're going to stop blaming the traffic. You're going to stop blaming work. You're going to stop blaming money. You're going to stop blaming everything. And you know who you're going to start giving the power to? You. And your whole world's going to change. Little by little, you guys will get there. Alright, so this is the first one that I want you guys to start working on. Stop the excuses. Start living the life you want to live. Alright? You could be out here training with us. You could be in the Olympics. You can be living on islands. You can be doing whatever the hell you want. Take one step at a time. No excuses. I'll see you there. Love you guys.